Countries have to avoid taking protectionist measures that hurt one another and are ultimately self-defeating. It's not polite to say so, but countries in difficult times do come under pressure and do things which they know are not the right thing to do collectively and which are, in fact, against their own longer-term interests. And they close markets, they take measures which discriminate against imports. They find ways to give their own companies a little leg up at the expense of others. This is understandable, but we have also to understand that these are not things which are going to help us to prosper, even if they may be a quick relief from an immediate political problem or economic problem.
This was Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong's message to some 1,500 delegates at the opening of the APEC CEO Summit. Stressing the importance of keeping trade free, Mr. Lee said APEC will play a prominent role post-crisis as Asia-Pacific is set to lead global recovery. The 2010 growth forecast for Asia is 6% compared to 1.2% for G3 countries. With an increasing demand for infrastructure and services, PM Lee said the worst of the economic downturn is over. However, risks still remain.
The economic recovery is not yet on a firm footing. Much of the rebound has been driven by fiscal stimulus measures, and the effect will wear off in the coming months. Unemployment will remain high for some time. In America, it exceeds 10%, which is higher than it has been in a very long time. Bank balance sheets, especially in America and Western Europe, remain weak, and lending is still tight. And therefore, countries are watching the situation carefully and will only gradually unwind their stimulus measures.
Despite economic uncertainty, Mr. Lee is optimistic that growth will continue in the long term.
Provided we keep our markets open, provided we develop our economies and we maintain links within Asia and across the Pacific, the future looks bright.
The APEC CEO Summit will be held from November 13 to 14 at the Sunter Convention Center. To hear more from PM Lee, check out Razor TV's News Plus clips.